He's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, 83 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He'll fire this, and the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, 61 yards. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
That makes the score Niners 8, Jets 6. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Off of play action, Darnold. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Darnold. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But Right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. To throw is Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 27 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6.
Makes the score Niners 15, Jets 6. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21, and they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
The Niners take over
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. A play fake, and it's Darnold. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. Runs over it. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Faking the give, Darnold. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
9-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Gore. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Here's Darnold. Got a man. It's Mims. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Darnold to Mims, first down Jets.
First down Jets.
Back to throw, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Darnold down to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Jordan
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Hey, alert! Alert! Alert!
Mike 51. Mike 51.
On play action. Now Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's Mostert. And some room to work. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Garoppolo finding Kendrick Bourne there as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Mike 54. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Right there.
They run. It's Gore. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right, tight end right. Forward down, forward down. Lady. He's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available and an incompletion as a result.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Darnold. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Intercepted.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. Some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this 1st half of action. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
46 to Mike. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this offense is running away with this one. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Gold to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
43, Jets 6. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.